Warfare, the age-old practice of organized conflict, has undergone a remarkable evolution throughout human history. From the earliest days of primitive weaponry to the development of devastating modern technologies, the methods and means of warfare have shaped the course of human civilization. If you enjoy our videos and want to support our work, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. In the ancient world, warfare was characterized by its raw brutality and simplicity. Conflict arose primarily over resources, territory, and power, with tribes and early civilizations engaging in battles to assert dominance. Weapons were rudimentary, consisting of stone tools, wooden clubs, and spears crafted from sharpened wood or stone. One of the earliest known forms of organized warfare dates back to the Bronze Age, where civilizations such as ancient Mesopotamia, Egypt, Greece, and Rome engaged in military campaigns to expand their territories and influence. These early civilizations developed rudimentary military tactics and strategies, often relying on infantry formations and siege warfare to overcome fortified cities and settlements. The ancient Egyptians, for example, relied heavily on chariots and archers in their military campaigns, while the Roman Empire, with its highly disciplined legions and advanced military engineering, conquered vast territories across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Siege warfare was a common tactic in ancient warfare, as armies sought to conquer fortified cities and strongholds. The construction of siege engines such as battering rams, catapults, and siege towers enabled besieging armies to breach enemy defenses and capture strategic objectives. Naval warfare also played a significant role in ancient conflicts, particularly in the Mediterranean region, where naval powers such as Athens, Sparta, Carthage, and Rome vied for control of trade routes and strategic maritime territories. During the Middle Ages, Europe was characterized by a feudal society dominated by kings, nobles, knights, and peasants. Feudalism emerged as a response to the collapse of centralized authority following the fall of the Western Roman Empire. In this system, lords granted land, known as fiefs, to vassals in exchange for loyalty, military service, and protection. Knights were the elite warrior class of medieval society, bound by a strict code of chivalry that emphasized honor, loyalty, and bravery in battle. Clad in armor and mounted on horseback, knights played a crucial role in medieval warfare, serving as the backbone of feudal armies. The decline of feudalism and the rise of centralized monarchies marked the transition from the Middle Ages to the early modern period. The invention of gunpowder and the development of firearms revolutionized warfare, leading to the decline of traditional knightly warfare and the emergence of professional standing armies. The Renaissance, meaning rebirth, was a cultural and intellectual movement that began in Italy in the 14th century and spread throughout Europe. The Renaissance saw the introduction of new military technologies such as firearms, cannons, and improved armor. The development of gunpowder weapons revolutionized warfare, leading to the decline of traditional knightly combat and the rise of infantry-based armies. Cannons became essential tools of warfare, transforming the nature of siege warfare. The ability to breach fortified walls led to changes in defensive strategies and the design of fortifications. The Renaissance saw the emergence of professional standing armies. Mercenaries became prevalent, and military leaders sought to establish disciplined, well-trained forces. This period witnessed significant developments in naval warfare, with European powers competing for dominance at sea. Advances in ship design, navigation, and naval tactics allowed for the projection of power across oceans and the establishment of overseas empires. Art and culture also influenced military affairs, with artists like Leonardo da Vinci, known for his studies of anatomy and engineering, also making contributions to military technology and fortification design. During the Industrial Revolution, warfare underwent profound transformations due to technological advancements, economic changes, and shifts in social and political structures. This period witnessed a revolution in military affairs as traditional methods gave way to industrialized warfare. The Industrial Revolution saw the development of new military technologies, including rifled firearms, machine guns, steam-powered ships, and armored vehicles. These innovations revolutionized battlefield tactics and strategy, increasing the lethality and range of weapons. The expansion of railway networks facilitated the rapid mobilization and deployment of troops and supplies, transforming military logistics. Railways enabled armies to transport troops and equipment over long distances quickly, reshaping the nature of military campaigns. The Industrial Revolution spurred the development of powerful navies, as industrialized nations sought to expand their colonial empires. Steam-powered ironclad warships replaced wooden sailing vessels, allowing for greater speed, firepower, and global projection of power. This period facilitated mass mobilization for warfare, as nations utilized industrial production and conscription to mobilize large armies. The concept of total war emerged, wherein entire societies were mobilized to support the war effort, including the economy, industry, and civilian population. Industrialization transformed the nature of conflict, making warfare more impersonal and mechanized while also increasing its scale and destructiveness. The modern age has been marked by rapid technological advancements, particularly in the fields of information technology, telecommunications, and precision-guided weaponry. Innovations such as drones, cyber warfare capabilities, and advanced surveillance systems have transformed the conduct of warfare. One of the defining features of the modern age is the development and proliferation of nuclear weapons. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War II demonstrated the devastating power of nuclear weapons and ushered in an era of nuclear deterrence and arms race. This period has seen the rise of asymmetric warfare, characterized by the use of unconventional tactics and strategies by non-state actors and insurgent groups. Terrorism, guerrilla warfare, and cyber attacks have emerged as significant threats, challenging conventional military forces and necessitating new approaches to counterinsurgency and counterterrorism. The modern age has witnessed the formation of military alliances and multilateral organizations aimed at promoting collective security and cooperation among nations. Organizations such as NATO and the United Nations have played a crucial role in maintaining international peace and security, facilitating joint military operations and diplomatic efforts to address global threats. The proliferation of digital technology has led to the emergence of cyber warfare as a new domain of conflict, with states and non-state actors engaging in cyber attacks, espionage, and sabotage to achieve strategic objectives. Information operations, including propaganda and disinformation campaigns. From the earliest times of ancient tribes to the brink of nuclear Armageddon, the evolution of warfare has been a defining feature of human history. As we look to the future, the lessons of the past remind us of the enduring importance of diplomacy, cooperation, and the pursuit of peace. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about our next video topics. Until next time.